Well, the government has been forced to take a serious note of the threat by the deadly Ebola virus. The Cabinet Secretary held a late-night review meeting on the matter. Chief Secretaries of all state governments have been requested to track and monitor passengers from the affected countries who are travelling into India. They've also been requested to strengthen the existing isolation facilities. So that's the latest coming in. The government gearing up to deal with the threat. There was a meeting that took place yesterday as the Cabinet Secretary reviewed the preparations that have been made. He'd spoken to several state chief secretaries to get a sense of the arrangements that have been made to screen the passengers who are travelling from affected countries. And we are looking at the preparations that have been made by the government to screen people who are travelling from these affected countries to India. Kamaljeet Sandhu is now joining us with details. Kamal, there was a late-night meeting that the Cabinet Secretary held last evening, and I believe some state chief secretaries have also been asked to monitor the situation in their particular areas.
Well, definitely so. The Chief Secretary has taken a meeting of all officials, including Health Ministry, the MHA, as well as other nodal ministries who participated. An advisory was sent all across to the country saying that passengers coming in from different countries should be screened, not just in Delhi, but on all international airports. There should be proper screening done. There should be quarantine hospital rooms which should be available with the first signs and the first symptoms available with any of these passengers who are coming in. And obviously we know that it has originated from South African countries like the Guinea, Nigeria, Sierra Leone. So in that sense, there needs to be a lot of precaution which needs to be taken because remember, this is a fatal disease. So far it has not reached the Indian soil, but this is a major matter of concern. And we also know about the entire story where the doctors from Nigeria are planning to come in. But the fact remains, the Indian soil itself, the Health Ministry gave a heads up to a lot of hospitals, including the hospital of RML, but the headlines today's thing also went ahead to show that most of the city hospitals were ill-prepared to tackle something like Ebola.
Right. Right, so certainly focus will be on whether India is battle ready to deal with the threat of this deadly virus. Thank you very much, Kamal, for joining us. The government, of course, keeping track of developments as far as arrangements have been made by the states.